All right, so Tanya just walked us through on how to add classes into our Google Classroom, how to create classes in CK-12. She gave us a rundown of what is given. So right now I am currently at my dashboard, and we're going to run through what the practices look like, as well as what plix is, which you will hear in a minute. It's called plix practice. So your practice is basically to help your students with their skills. So it's the actual computation of the math. So you can go to subjects, and I'm doing algebra because I teach algebra 1. So we can pick a topic you'd like, or you can also go straight from your dashboard. If you chose algebra or whatever math course you put under your profile, you will automatically see practices, assignments, videos in your dashboard for the topics that you chose for your account. Okay, so function notation, domain and range. So let's do function notation. When you click on the topic, it will give you everything you have for that topic. So read, video, activities, practice, real world. Okay, so we're going to focus on practice right now. You will see right here, estimated 17 minutes to complete. So I like that it tells you about how much time a student should be spending on this. So that when you go to your classes, you can track their progress and you can see how much it should have taken them and then how long it actually took them. So if they got it done in 3-4 minutes, well, something's wrong there. All right. So function notation. Again, you can assign to class, add to your library, so you can assign it later to your class so you don't have to come find it. Everything's already there. But here we go. So 17 minutes estimated to complete. You can preview it so you can see what your students are going to complete. Find the output y of the function y equals -4 over 15x plus 24 if the input x is 120. So you would enter your answer, which is -8. Check it. Ta-da! Seems like you understand this. Next. Okay, so now we're going to purposely get a question wrong. Or if they're confused, you can get a hint. A function is a set of instructions defining how each input x is related to each input y. Okay, they can go to the next one. It has a little dots right there. Number 2, if x, y is an element of f, there is a point on the graph of the function indicating that input x yields output y. Okay, so if f is a function from a into b and x, y is an f, then f of x equals y. So we're going to put false, check it, and it's wrong. So because this was a true or false question, you can see the full step-by-step solution, and it'll tell them why they got it right or wrong. And then right here it has an option of improve this question, or that's for teachers. So if you feel like it's worded incorrectly or you feel like this question can be improved somehow, you can actually give back your feedback and you can let them know. So the questions, the answer choices, hints on feedbacks. So you didn't like the hints that were given on here, you can suggest that to the people that create this. This is created by a nonprofit organization, so they welcome feedback very, very much. Okay. So for the student, they can go to next. So notice that they're back at 1 because they got this one wrong. So they still only gotten one question wrong. They're not done until they get their 10 out of 10. So find the given value of a function. Okay, so we know the answer 12 times 1 over 3, 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. The answer is 3. I'm going to put 2. So you're going to check it. That is wrong. That wasn't the right answer. Let's give it one more try. So if it's an input answer, you can, the program will allow the student to fix their answer. So try again. Let's say they still get it wrong. And let's do 5. Check it. Oh no, I still got it wrong. So here's their solution. So they can see what they did wrong, and it'll show them you plug it in, the answer should have been 3. Oh, so then they can hit next, and it'll give them another question exactly like it until they get it right. So then for this one, you type in the answer. Oh, they get it now. Cool. Now you will see that the progress bar has moved at 2. So it's really more by mastery. So once they get a question right, then they can go to the next one, and they'll go to the next problem. And right here, you can see, they can see their skill level. The skill level is developing. Find the given value of the function. All right, so then here you're typing your answer, -2. Good, got it. See, skill level, proficient. So it's also making the student feel like, oh yeah, okay, I'm getting it. Like, you can, it's a confidence booster. That's what it is. Okay, so we've seen enough of this. And oh, also you have a scratch pad right here. So if they need to, they can, write stuff. All right, so stop for now. Submitting practice. So also they don't have to complete it all at that moment. Your practice goal, obviously that's not it. Okay, so we're at 3 correct, our best streak, 6 minutes so far. And it tells them when's the last time they did it, so they can keep practicing, go to next concept. And then right here again, it'll ask you, after you've previewed it, it'll ask you again, hey, do you want to assign to class? Customize, so you can customize it. So when you customize it, you can add your own title, the description. You can put here the number of attempts, time limit. Obviously, you can see show hints, show solutions, shuffle questions, allow students to pause and resume. Hope you liked. And then right here, you can also select the question set. So right here we have the function notation. So let's say you wanted to make this into a quiz or an exam. You could, and then you could add your topic. So let's say we had domain and range. You would add that question set. So that's definitely an option. Okay, let's go on ahead and go back. So right here, you can go to the next concept. So that is how the practice goes, okay? The other thing I'm gonna talk about real quick is, so let's go to algebra. Okay, so for plix, let's look at something that I know my kids struggle with a lot, which is domain and range. Graph some functions, domain and range of a function. And you will see that some of the topics have plix. Not all of the topics have it. They also have a real world over here, but I was very fascinated by plix because it's real world scenario, but in different forms. So domain and range of a function, making money math, challenge me, move the red points to plot Eric's work week earnings. So this is a way for them to incorporate domain and range into real world situations, which I know my kids struggle with a lot. Eric works between 5 and 15 hours per week and makes $10 an hour. He must work full hours in order to be paid. Move the red points to plot Eric's work week earnings. So they have to start thinking, really more common sense instead of just, domain and range and tying it together. So 5 times 10 is 50. And then 10 times 15 is 150. Okay, challenge me. So challenge 1, what is the domain and range of Eric's work week? So his work week, well, domain is X. And it said in the problem, and they can go show description in case I forgot, right? From 5 to 15 hours per week. So from 5 to 15, and then the range would be 50 to 150. Correct. Next. And it even gives them the opportunity to fill in the table. So it's really incorporating all the different types, right? A graph, table. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so they can fill that in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 70, 80, 90, 140, 150. Submit. Now it'll show them that they got everything right. Now let's say they get something wrong. Show correct answer. If they get it wrong, it'll show them the correct answer, and it was supposed to be 10H, right? So if a kid's just like, oh, I have no clue. So if a kid is struggling and they're at home, they're like, I just don't get this. Right here, it has a learn more. And it's more than what you're typically used to seeing. So right here, it says functions. They can read all of that. But on top of that, it also has a video incorporated in here. So if they're really struggling and they're more of a video person, right? They hate reading, but they're like, oh, a video. I can watch a video. They can do that instead. It helps them with the whole tables. And then, oh, look, another video. So I like the fact that it's not just wordy. It has videos incorporated into the actual physical activity. And again, if you like it, you can assign to your class straight from here, like Tanya showed us. You can put your instructions, assign it to your CK-12 if you have already added all your kids into CK-12 or from Google Classroom. Fun fact, if you click Google Classroom and you haven't set up your classes in CK-12, you can still assign it to Google Classrooms, and when your students click on the assignment from the Google Classroom portal, it will take them directly to the website and they can sign up through there instead of you having to download a roster or type it in. It's really fairly simple because they can use their district email, so it will set it up for them that way. All right, so those are the two things that I was going to cover. There's a lot more features that CK-12 has to offer, and Joe will walk you through the textbook part of it.